Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're going to do a little bit of smelt fishing, and originally we went out for some lake trout, but didn't have too much luck with that, so we resorted to catching a bunch of smelt. We caught a couple, and we're going to do a catch and cook. So thank you guys for clicking on today's video, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Finally just got set up to jig for some Lakers. We're in 40-foot water. I've already marked a couple of fish. I'm jigging a spoon over here with a minnow on it, and then over here to my right I've got a dead stick with a minnow on it, so we'll see what we can catch today. I'm hoping maybe for some Lakers. I got some tip up set up for some rainbow trout. We already caught that bass, so we'll see what else we can come up with today, so stay tuned. Well, guys, I figured out what we're catching down there. I was sitting here and wasn't really catching much. I decided to reel up both my rods. I was gonna go check out some stuff, grab some minnows, and we caught a smelt. So that's what's down there on the live scope, or not the live scope, the fish finder. So never really caught one before, so it's kind of cool. So that's what we're working with. Nothing too big, but there's one for the day. I'm gonna throw a minnow on here. And then we're gonna try catching some Lakers. And then, in the meantime, we'll jig for some smelt. I think to start off with, I mean, they don't have huge mouths, so we're going to start with like a single hook. Just see how that does. So I think to start off, we're going to use this little tungsten jig, and hopefully we'll get lucky enough to catch a couple more of these guys and have a nice little meal. And if not, we'll just use this guy for bait. We're going to take this guy, he's pretty small. We'll do this. Now this is what we're going to be catching the smelt on, just a little tungsten jig with a minnow on it, a little golden minnow. It'd be tricky to get down here. Yep, there's one down there right now. I don't know if he's still on here or what. He was fighting it pretty good. Nope. I just looked over and saw this rod bobbing. But we're gonna keep getting this down here. How far are we? Not far enough. You know what? We're gonna jig up. This is too far away from the hole. This might actually have something on it already. There we go. We already got one. This one's even bigger. This is the smelt we just caught. A little bit bigger than the last one. Second one of the day, so we'll see Well, I have a couple to cook up. Never really tried this out, so this might be fun fishing for them. Oh, there's one. Didn't even know I had it. Another decent one. Bigger than the first one there. I'll take it. Makes the third fish of the day. Oh, we might have one right here. Yup. Probably the smallest one of the day right here. Another little smelt. Makes number 4 for the day. Limit on these things is 25, so probably won't touch that, but probably gonna keep a couple and give them a try, and maybe if I like them, come back another day and catch some more to eat. Take this out. Is this Northland? We got this little Northland jig right here. Kind of looks like them Smelt. It's kind of got that little bluish purple color to it, so maybe they might think it's a little baby Smelt. I might try getting a bite of it. Throw this on here like this. I'm going to throw this piece of minnow on here, just like this. That looks pretty good to me. I think this might actually do some damage for us. There's still a couple Smelt down there. Got one. Figured this worked pretty good. Got 5th Smelt of the day. Nothing crazy big. Oh. Just barely hooked him. I thought he wasn't even hooked for a second. Thought that he just bit onto this minnow and wouldn't let go. 5th Smelt. We got a pretty decent meal there. Might try catch one more, and then maybe a little bit later on might go in shallow and try jigging for some rainbow trout. See how that goes. Might put up a sheen and try doing a little bit of that. So we're gonna drop this back down here and see if we can maybe jig up one more Smelt. And then we'll try jigging for some rainbows. There's another one. I think I'm better off just letting the lure sit still so they can do what they want. They can get it, rather than trying to keep jigging. This one might not be a bad size to put on a tip up. and try catching some Lakers on it. We're at number 6. So yeah, I knew I'd figure it out. Got the right lure. So we're gonna keep doing this until they kind of disappear. Then we'll go in and jig for some rainbow trout or whatever else we can pull up through the ice. Well guys, I think that the fishing portion of this video is wrapped up. Caught that smallie and we caught a bunch of smelt. I caught about 6 of them. My parents caught a bunch. So we're gonna try them. Never ate smelt before. I don't know how you cook them or clean them or whatever. So we're gonna go home and figure out how to do that, and then we'll hopefully have a nice little catch cook for you guys. So stay tuned and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Well guys, we're back at the house now, and I ended up counting all the smelt that we got total. I think I ended up catching up probably about 6, but all together we got about 11. This is all the smelt we have, and I figured out the way to clean them is, I'll get one right here. I'm not going to show you guys on the video because I'm not sure how that's going to go with YouTube, but all you got to do is cut off the head and just gut them all up through and get all their guts out. So pretty much just like a trout, any way you clean a trout, like a brook trout, brown trout, any trout really. Pretty much just like that, and then all we're going to do later on, I think we're going to try cooking them tomorrow for lunch or whenever we get time, is we're going to have to dip them in flour, put them through some egg wash, and then we're going to put them through flour again. We just fry them on the frying pan. So we're going to see how that is. I guess the fillets just kind of peel right off after you cook them for a little bit, so should be boneless for the most part, and hopefully it'll be pretty good. So I've never tried them. Never really thought I was going to ever try them until today when I started catching a bunch of them. So we're going to clean up all these fish, and then we'll cook them up tomorrow for lunch or whenever we get time. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Alright guys, so we have our smelt here. Got them all cleaned up. Just to start off, we're going to throw a bunch of salt on them. Should be enough. And then we're going to throw some flour on for our first coating. And then what we're going to do now is we're just going to put them through this egg wash here. Throw them through a second coating of flour. Throw some pepper in there. And then we're just going to throw them in the frying pan. Alright, so we got our smelt here. It's all cooked up. All we're going to do here is all we're going to do is just split it. Try getting all these bones off the best we can, just like this. Got a little piece right here. Not a ton of meat. Looks like there's probably a lot of bones in there, but it's not bad. Probably could have done better cooking it, but get a little more flavor in there. So this isn't the best catch and cook we've ever done on the channel, but we probably won't do it again unless we can figure out a better way to cook these things. I'm sure there's better ways out there, but this definitely isn't the way to cook them. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for some more content.